Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Prwell'Z here. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. We post wins, losers, draws. This is gonna be a question middle of the video, at the end of the video. And guys, this is my first Wi-Fi battle on the room code 2023-2022. So if you guys want to get down, you know what I mean, I'll be there. We can start battling, all that grand stuff. I'll post it on the channel. So let's get started though. He's gonna lead off with the Hippowdon, and I'm gonna go into my Gort. And this thing's gonna set up the sand stream. I'm like, all right, that's fine. You can set up the sand, bro, but you can't set up your rocks. So I am gonna go for the taunt here, and I'm like, all right, he's gonna go for the stealth rocks. He does. I'm like, oh, perfect. So the sandstorm's gonna slap my boy Gort in the face, and yeah, I decided to go for the reflect here because I know this thing's gonna probably go for a physical move, as like almost all Hippowdons are. So this thing's gonna hit me with an earthquake, shake the ground on my face, and that's gonna do some good damage. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not really worried about that. So here I decided to set up my light screen. You know what I mean? So that way we can become a whole boss, And this thing's gonna hit me with another earthquake, and this earthquake is doing heaps to me. I'm like, god dang. So we're gonna get hit with another whatchamacallit, sand damage. And here I decided to go for the taunt again because it goes away. I'm like, you are not getting your rocks up, bro. So we're gonna make this thing mad again, and here I decided this thing decides to go for another earthquake, and we live on freaking 15 health, man. Let's go. And we get slapped by the sand, but I'm like, you know what, we're not really worried about that. And here I decided to switch out and go into my Florges because I think that Gort's gonna be needed later. Just to set up another screen up. So here I decided to go out to my pretty flower, my Florges, my gorgeous, you know what I mean. And this thing is gonna go for the what's that, the rock slide, and the sandstorm's gonna subside. I'm like, perfect. So here I decided to go for the calm mind here because I want to hit this thing on the special side. And yeah, he decided to switch out and go out to the dude that does a lot of shoulder workouts, the Amarouge. So we're gonna get calm mind going, get deep in our thoughts, and we're gonna get the special attack and special defense boost, which is perfect. So yeah, I decided to go for a moonblast just to get some damage off the thing. I mean, that's all I really can do. And this thing's getting him with a clear smog. I'm like, you son of a la. And I'm like, all right then. So now we're down a boost, and here I just go for the moonblast. That moonblast does no damage, man. Unbelievable. But I'm like, you know what, man? I got a trick up my sleeve. I'm gonna eat some leftovers here, and yeah, I decided to go for the wish here because I want this thing to attack me with the armor cannon because it's gonna lower his defenses. So I am gonna go to wish here, and this thing's gonna hit me with a clear smog. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really worried about that. You know what I mean? Because we do have our screens up. So I'm like, all right, let's see, either he's gonna switch out or he's gonna go for a powerful move. And here he does go for the armor cannon. I'm like, oh, let's go, perfect. Because what I want this thing to do is like lose its defenses. So he does lose his defenses, and Florges just eat that up, man. You know what I mean? Cocoa Puffs. And I'm gonna hit this thing with a moonblast. The moonblast does good damage. I'm like, let's go. And we lower his special attack. So we're actually looking really good. And with the wish up, we're basically back at full. So we're gonna eat a little bit of leftovers here, and yeah, I just decided the reflect's gonna wear off, and here I decided to go for another moonblast. So I am gonna go for the moonblast here. I'm like, oh, let's go, man. And down goes Amarouge. I'm not really sure what was he gonna do, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, he goes into Staraptor. Staraptor is gonna get the intimidating, and here I decided to go for the moonblast here, and here the Staraptor does go for the brave bird. Does heaps to me, unbelievable, man, kamikaze. And here I am gonna go for the moonblast, and that does good damage. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this emo bird gotta go, and I'm like, you know what, man, let's go for another moonblast. But who am I kidding, man? This Staraptor is gonna outspeed me, and just go gangsta on me. And down goes my Florges, man. But it put in work though. So my Florges is down now, and here I decided to just go into my my Gort because I want to set up at least the reflect, but I don't know what was my thought process here. And here I decided to go for the light screen. like I don't know. Like this guy, most of the team is physical attackers. But anyways, man, I decided to set up the light screen and down with my boy God. I don't, I hate saying this Pokemon's name. Like I think I always say it wrong when I say it. Like Grime Snow, Grim Snow. We just call him God. That's his name. So I'm gonna go into my cyclist. I'm like, all right, man, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm gonna go for the Shedtail here and Shedtail into my whatchamacallit, my Tyranitar, my Iron Thorns. But come to find out, this thing is a freaking whatchamacallit, choice scarf, and it is gonna be able to take out my cyclist. And down goes this freaking bird, man. Staraptor is a really good Pokemon, man. He's always held it down, you know what I mean? It's very underrated mon, but it just gets overshadowed every now and then. But it puts in work though. But anyways, I'm like, you know what, man? Let's go out to the Glamora, you know what I mean? Glamorous, and here he's gonna go out to the Hippowdon. So I'm like, you know what? But it is what it is. I'm gonna go for the Moral Spin because I want to get residual damage on this Hippowdon here because this thing is a huge threat to my team. So we do poison this thing, and here this thing is gonna go for the Stealth Rocks. I'm like, all right, that's fine. You know what I mean? We can eat those for days. You know what I mean? We do have the Mortal Spin. I said we eat those for days. I'm wilding. But anyways, I'm like, you know what, man? Let's go for the Sludge Wave. You know what I mean? I do have the Air Balloon with me, and I don't want nobody to take an Earthquake because the only thing I have left is my Iron Thorns and my Cerulege. So we are gonna go for the Sludge Wave here, and this thing is gonna get hit with the thing, whatchamacallit, Toxic. So he does go for the Earthquake here, and you know we do have the Air Balloon. That's what happens, man. You really have to look when we have the Air Balloon or that aggressive. This thing's gonna eat a Citrus Berry though, which make me upset, and I'm gonna throw some more poison at this thing. And he's gonna go for the Rock Slide, unfortunately. So the good news is that we are gonna get the Toxic Debris, so that's awesome on our part, and he's gonna get some more toxic damage. So I'm like, all right, let's go for the the Mortal Spin here because I don't want no type of rocks on my field for my other Pokemon. So the storm's gonna disappear now, and this thing is able to hit me with an Earthquake, man. Down goes my Glamora, man, crazy. But it put in a lot of work, and we got a second layer of spikes. Let's go, man. And guys, question of the day: what is your favorite poison Pokemon? What is your favorite poison Pokemon? Let me know down in the comments, man. If I had to choose a favorite Pokemon, I'd probably choose Gengar. Gengar is like the OG of the OGs when it comes out to poison Pokemon. Gengar, I like Gengar a lot. Skuntank is dope too. But that's besides the point. So now I'm gonna go into my Iron Thorns, and we are gonna get the Quark Drive, get our attack up. I'm like, you know what, man? Let's get nasty, man. Let's get really gully. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure I could take an Earthquake from this thing. You know what I mean? I am Terra Rock too, so you know we're gonna come out here, man, shaped like a diamond. You know what I mean? Look at us, man. Awesome. And I'm gonna start screaming everywhere. So yeah, I go for the DD and get attack and speed raise, and right now we're looking like a huge threat, you know what I mean? And I know that Ice Punch will be able to take this thing out. So this thing does go for Earthquake. This Earthquake does heaps though. I'm like, what gives? So the Sandstorm's gonna subside now, and this thing's gonna get some toxic damage. So I'm like, okay. Now let's go for the Ice Punch because this Hippowdon has been annoying, like unbelievable. But Hippowdon's down now, and we're looking golden. So the light screen's gonna wear off, and now I think he's down to his last two Pokemon. This Pokemon here, the freaking group of people. Like how you evolve to two more Pokemon? That's unbelievable. You're like Magneton, this Pokemon here. But I'm like, you know what, man? I don't really care. Let's go for the Rock Slide here on this mouse Pokemon, and it's gonna do heaps to this thing. And down goes this thing, Meowscarada. I'm still we're 2 weeks in. I'm still learning the names. But anyways, now his last Pokemon is a Tyranitar, and now it's Tyranitar to Iron Thorns. You know what I mean? And we do have a Dragon Dance up. So I'm like, you know what, man? Let's just go for the Rock Slide here, and it's gonna do a lot of damage to this thing. Oh, he does have another Pokemon there, but Anyways, here he's gonna do something gangster, and he's gonna freaking whatchamacallit, terrestrialize. I completely forgot that he still had his terror orb. So now he's gonna turn into a ground type. I'm like, oh man, I should have went for the ice punch here. Because now this thing is ground type, and rock moves is not as effective on it. So we do go for the rock slide here, but that does do good damage. You know what I mean? It does half damage. And here this thing's able to go for an earthquake. You know what I mean? Get really messy on me. That does heaps, man. Down goes my iron thorns, man. So Tyranitar is still the best of the best, man. Unbelievable. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. You got that round, you know what I mean? And this thing's gonna get some toxic damage. I'm like, you know what? Let's go out to my boy, my guy, the Prwell'Z. So this is my last Pokemon here, and we have to make it count. So I was thinking, like, should I go for a Bitter Blade or should I go for the close combat? I'm like, you know what? Let's go for the Bitter Blade for the stab boost. We do go for the Bitter Blade here, and it lives on a slither of health, man. Unbelievable. And the Tyranitar is able to hit me with an earthquake, and down goes my Prwell'Z, man. And that's the match, guys, man. We post wins, loses, draws, and yeah, I'm out of here, guys. And also the code 2023 2022, and like and subscribe. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Bye.